I know the only thing you can see is my face. I just need to advertise and then I'll start. I probably have to move this. So just give me a couple of minutes, and here you can see the plan for today. Damn it, I'll talk about it in a while. Just give me a minute. Okay, hello everyone. Hope there's some viewers. I'll just check before I start. Evening Thunder. Yeah, that's the guy who always joins first, or at least one of the first. For some reason, it shows me there's 0 viewers, but this is total bullshit. Okay, because we've got Thunder at least. Okay, what the heck is this? Anyway, since we've only got Thunder, I think I'll just wait a little. Maybe I'll straighten up my hair a bit. No. And then I talk about the plan that I have for today. Why the heck is the Twitch title not updated yet? This is wrong. And here it shows okay. Okay, maybe it actually. Let me see. Yeah. So. Oh, this is actually okay. Yeah, I don't think you can learn any tricks from me. Probably the other way around. I'm actually kind of counting for this because this map making streams idea, it was partially about showing some new content here and being able to stream even if there's like no other game coming. But I also had a bit of hope to get some advices from the community because I'm pretty sure that my map making skills could be way better, and it seems like the easiest way to catch up with what other people are doing. So yeah, so that's how I was thinking about it. Okay, just let me open up the restream thingy on my phone so I can keep the track of I can keep track of how many viewers I have. I mean, doesn't make much sense to stop talking and map making before we've got at least a couple of people. Even just for you, Thunder, it's probably not enough. Okay, this is coming up. Okay, we've got 3 people. I think that's enough. Okay, so yeah, the plan for today, like you can see on the top, is to make a map again. I mean, to continue my work on the map that I started previously. And afterwards, I'm hoping to get a beta game. I didn't start with the game because most of the TeamSpeak people who are currently playing, they're in game. You can see them here, and I'm hoping for these guys. Oh, it's actually like 40 minutes in the game, so I guess it's more like half an hour. So I'll try to make some progress on the map, and I've got a lobby on beta as well. If you know the password, then you can join. I'm not gonna say it, but it's like the most obvious one. So if you know what I'm talking about, then you're welcome to play. I'm sorry if it's a bit inclusive, but actually, we'll see about it. But you know, it's easier to balance the game if we know some people, and I really don't want beta games to be a failure. So let's take a look. This is my beautiful map. It might seem like not a lot of work was done. I think I was working on one stream on this for like 2 hours, and maybe I have a bit more perspective now. You might be laughing at this, but it's actually pretty tedious job, as I'm sure Thunder will agree with me, to design a map so it's actually playable. Because you can, for example, see some maps like, I don't know, like the most successful map of all time, I think, is Richland. And you can see it has an unusual setup, and it has, I mean, it was very unusual because it was like the first map to have a setup where you have one location separated on each side and three locations, I hope you can see my cursor, three locations together on the other side of the team. It's supposed to be played left versus right. I mean, the map maker didn't know about it when he was making the map. He was like, you can play both, but top versus bottom is intended. But then we realized that left versus right is better. So it's kind of by accident how it works, but kind of designed as well. And I believe it's really hard to design a map that can be actually playable. And I'm talking about Peacetime 60, because I think it's even harder with current maximum map sizes to make a successful map for longer peace times, public settings, you know. Mainly because I think when you see maps like the most popular map nowadays, I think is Corner Zone. I won't comment much on how it looks, because I guess you know, the guys that play it don't care that much about the looks. I don't think it's looking nice, and it could be improved, but I think it's still more important to have a map that you want to play on. So even if I don't like this kind of gameplay, I will not say anything about it. It's like their business. But it's really not possible here, and this is a perfect example of such a map, that it's really not possible to make much of a fighting space. So they had to go to extreme measures and make the locations in the corners, and make this reverse corner thingy, which because they don't have much more space. It's like 255 on 255. It's the maximum space, maximum size, and it still seems a bit small. Like, imagine if we put if we take this battlefield here and we try to spread it on both sides of the map, or like make a bit here, a bit here, a bit here, which would be more in style with what we usually would do with a map on TeamSpeak. I think it's not really possible uh, to do it in a nice manner, but I probably would have to see more the reverse corner games before I can judge this. Maybe it's just my opinion that is wrong, but I think that it would be really nice if for these guys, if it was possible to make bigger maps, because they really need a lot of building space for the peace times. But anyway, going back to what I'm trying to do. Maybe let's start to. Okay, I remember I was finished here. So these logs so far at least are kind of symmetrical. I'm a bit worried about the fact that there's gonna be a great distance here between these two logs, and a really short distance here. So I was thinking maybe I should make more obstacles in this area to make it a bit harder to help from this log, because I think right now it might be might be too easy. Let's get some troops for the scale. Okay, so we got some troops. Ah, we've had some there as well. Whatever. Okay. Wait a second, because I think I've got a little problem with my keyboard. Okay, now it should be fine. Does it work? Yeah, it does work. Anyway, we've got some units for scale. So the way I see this, I imagine that when this guy tries to help this guy, he should be able to do this, like walk in here. Maybe this should be smaller. I think it should be smaller. But the problem is that nothing protects these guys which are attacking, and I wanted to to give this guy a hard time defending. Like it shouldn't be too easy to camp. Like he should be able to stand 2 versus 1 on his own by camping, but it shouldn't be made easier for him by this guy helping him too much. Like it should be slightly harder for this guy to help. Like it should involve some risk. And for that, I think I should take a look at the map which deals with this perfectly. Nibenai Basin. It's a map made by Ben. I think we also already looked at it before. I mean, last time I was making a stream about this map project I'm doing, and we kind of tried to replicate this. I think that was the basic idea, and it's actually it seems exactly the same. Look, we've got like 3 players here. One of them is bound to be attacking. It's a bit different here because this guy is like in the back and not on the front. So maybe it's more like what's it called? War on Justice. Yeah, my map has a War of Justice, or War on Justice, War of Justice, I think. Yeah, but so yeah, it's got a more like it looks like more like that, my map. But Nibena is also pretty similar. So I guess I'm kind of trying to mix both these ideas here. But you can see that this kind of setup works pretty well here. But there's one issue. This one key difference. I mean, maybe it's not that big of a deal though. Now, what the fuck did I just say? I tried to say deal, comma, though, not the other thing that you guys might have been or might not been thinking about. Never mind. Anyway, this might not be a big deal. Now I think of it, because you can see that even if the storehouse is pretty far away, the barracks usually end up here. So it's pretty short distance actually. Not not bigger than on my map, that's for sure. So I think it's pretty similar situation as I'm going to replicate on my map. So I think for the time being, I should probably stay with what we've had here, but we also need something like this in the middle. But wait a second, because this location is in the back. This might be a bit different for me, because this lock can't help too fast here because it's really far away. So, and it's got to care about these 2 fronts at the same time. So it's a slightly different situation to what I'm trying to do, and I think that I might need to block like I can't do this. Maybe yeah. But I think the stream shows my cursor, so it's okay. But maybe I could do something like make this area like this is better for a pointer, like really obstacles, like make a lot of mountains or whatever. So it's not so easy to help. Maybe I can leave some empty space just like here for the troop movements. Uh, yeah. So I think that's main idea I have here. So for now, I believe that we're going to leave this as it is. Yeah, probably. I mean, this guy most likely will have a lot of his own problems on this front, which looks pretty bad here, by the way. Yeah, it's pretty strange what I made here, because it's a draft, but yeah. Yeah, well, I gotta love this. The beta fixes this actually, so it's uh, it's a bit better there. You can fix these tiles, but since people stay on the old version for now, then it doesn't make sense for me to fix this up yet. I will probably fix the map manually. I mean, add some new tiles or something, some stuff like that. When I'm like going to send this map for the next version. Okay, this looks terrible. I'm probably not using the most efficient methods to do this crap, but yeah, I'm gonna be changing this a bit anyway, so it's probably not a big deal. Anyway, hmm. It's supposed to be symmetrical, so this guy will have a similar situation, will be helping here and here. Okay, and it's pretty well blocked from the left side already, actually. So it's not so easy to help. Okay, this might mean that I gotta move the middle locations a bit towards this area. And this one here, something like this. But for now, I'll just wait because this is a really big map size and I believe that I might be exaggerating some of the distances here. We can always make this stuff a bit smaller. I believe that the test game will be needed before I can make some decisions here. So, okay, so let's try to do something with maybe one of the next logs. Or maybe, how about this area? I could, I don't need many more obstacles here, but some obstacles for fighting in this zone might be necessary. Whatever, like we'll make this map mainly iron, maybe iron focused, iron at lakes, kind of strange setup. And yeah, I'm supposed to middle this shit, so let's try to do that. About this. Okay. This really looks bad. How about do it like this? And oh, but these legs are not there as well, so oh, actually they are. Are they not? Okay, it seems like this leg is here, and for some reason these ones are moved. Maybe I'll just copy the entire area. Come on. Okay, something weird is happening. I don't know why. Okay, now it seems to work. Okay, copy, paste. So I gotta accept this first. Damn it. I'm starting to have okay, this trick should work. Yup. Oh crap. Not in that direction, damn it. Mm, so uh, that's better. Copy, pick, and paste. Now we can paste it like here. This should be it. Accept. Yeah, it should be fine. Should be the same at least. Same way it's on the top. Wow, this is really annoying. Okay, whatever. I'll fix it later. Um, I have to make elevation first anyway, and then I make some fixes. So it's gonna be changed anyway. So it's probably not worth dealing with this shit. So yeah, we've got something like this. Like really rough edges. But this is just a sketch. Let's try to make another location. Maybe the one on the front. I believe it's gonna be moved a bit to this side. So let's try to draw something that I like. So yeah, we've got one location which has well, I still don't like this, but I think that everything is more or less close to the storehouse. So the only thing about that you should be concerned about is the wood, but you can easily reach the forest that will be here and there, and you have a lot of space here to make the trees, however many you like to make. I'm not sure there's enough farming space here, but oh yeah, surely there is. So yeah. Mm, I have to make sure that there's not more space on the bottom than on the top. That would be ridiculous to have. Mm, but yeah, it seems exactly the same to me. The difference is that the storehouse seems to be moved a bit to the bottom. I'm not sure why. It also seems like this location has a bit more. Yeah, I probably didn't copy this yet. So okay, which one would I like to keep? This one looked better here, but it's like I'm actually not sure. Maybe this was a better idea here. So we've got like a lot of space, and I think I can just tweak it if it's not right. And yeah, it'll be tricky to make this lock because I have to give it enough protection because it's on the side. Okay, so perhaps I'm gonna make I think there's gonna be a gold mountain, but for this lock here. So we could actually try a shared one, maybe. Yeah, so let's make a shared one here, and maybe let's start with some grass, perhaps. Okay, so let's make some grass. Let's make it faster. I'm gonna change it soon, but because I want a bit more sand here. I just gotta figure out how much, and okay, so we could make it like 2 mountains here. Yeah, this log seems to be campy. Not sure if I want that. I'm not really sure I want this either. I mean, yeah, I think I'm gonna stay with one lock getting this gold, the right side one. So I'll tweak it later. The second gold mountain will be somewhere like here. Maybe let's make it a bit far away, somewhere here. And then we'll have to make some Actually, maybe let's divide the coal. Okay, so how much do I need for this one to be comfortable for like 2 cycles of the uh, of uh, of when it's working? Maybe let's do it a bit different way, and this would be fine. Uh, Actually, let's make the shape more interesting because I've got a lot of space and I need some decorations here. Let's make it in a bit different style. I saw actually Thunder showed me something that was pretty interesting some time ago. So I'm gonna try to replicate that here. You'll see what I'm talking about when I work on this a bit more. Um, and this shape is like ridiculous, obviously. I mean, I'm gonna fix it later, but maybe let's already fix it a little bit. Yeah, this should work. Okay, so mm, well, this code is kind of placeholder. So we've got a bit far away gold mountain, then at least let's try for close iron, right? We could actually switch this log from normal gameplay a bit and make the stone somewhere far away. But people don't like changes, and nobody's gonna play my map if I make too many of them. So I'll just pass on that one. I'll just make hold on for a second, because if I'm gonna mirror this map top versus bottom, then it's really tricky to make the stone, and this is not a stone, obviously. And in that case, I really have to. Okay, let's give them a bit of a choice when it comes to how they want to build. Actually, not that much choice. This will be fine. And then let's make a mountain. I need to make it on the side, not on the top or the bottom, because make it on the top or on the bottom, then the other log will have way easier, way harder time getting the stone mountain, and this is equal if I make it on the side. So yeah, I'm gonna make it here, and while we're painting this shit, we might go as well on the other location. I'm gonna use slightly different method. Okay, doesn't look nice. Still not nice. We can work with it. Okay. And this one probably on the left side because there's gonna be more stuff on the right. Okay. Yeah, whatever. It can work. Okay, so I'm gonna be ultra lazy, and actually another idea, can we actually make a mountain on one log and then copy paste it to the other side, and will it still work? Let's try that, but before we go further, let's save a second copy because we're working on the second stream. And I gotta check one more thing. Do I really want the border of this location to be so far away? I think that one thing which is something I really have to do is no towers on the power logs. This reminds me I had to what the hell am I doing? It's not here. Like here. Okay, for location 8 and for location location 1, is it? Yeah. So yeah, I gotta disable this shit, and okay, this seems fine. I gotta make maybe to make it slightly harder, shouldn't make any fish here, more like I think 30 will be enough. You have plenty of space here, so you should be able to to do something there. So 30 will be only like for critical situations. Oh crap, I gotta hate this shit. So let's do it like this. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna copy over the top part anyway, or maybe the the left side. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so I gotta should probably be making this on one side and not on the other, because it's going to be way easier to copy paste it later. Okay, so what can I do? I could actually work on this, but I'm not sure I like it here. Okay, but maybe let's just copy paste this bottom area and to the top, and we'll see what happens. We'll see if there are obvious problems to what I'm trying to do, at least. So yeah, let's do it like this. Maybe yeah, it should be fine. So yeah, let's turn around, copy, twice go back, go like here, paste it. Okay, so one obvious problem is that whichever mountain I'm doing, it's always going to flip, and in this case it's like disastrous for this lock. So I gotta do something else. But yeah, you see, the fact that I tried to do them here allows me to make it better starting from the top side. So maybe let's try to wait a second, did I really not do this? Okay, let's try again. We have to do something about this mountain, for example. So we could separate it and make it like a bit above. But I have to make it like here. So I'd probably just make it here instead. Leave this part of the mountain on the bottom, and that's probably the best solution to the problem. Yeah, I love this shit. Nice. Whatever, I'll fix it later. Okay. Just give me my, yeah. So now I can do something like this. Does this? Yeah, this works. So let's do something like this, and then let's do something like this. Slightly more than I need, because I'm gonna need it for tweaking it later. And yeah, let's leave it like that for now. Should probably connect here. We'll see how it happens. So yeah, this will be the dirt lock, I think. That's my vision right now. But we gotta make some extra coal around here. So maybe I gotta do something like this, yeah. It's best to make a bit different transition, like this. Okay, seems like we've got someone on beta already. Okay, but it's Harry, so I guess we still need the other guys from the other lobby if we want to start something. Yeah, this should be fine. I will fix it a bit later. It was okay here. So yeah, but I was supposed to look here as well. Okay, so if I flip this, it's not going to be screwed up, and it's still going to work for actually, let's make sure it works for both. Let's make this a bit longer, and this one as well. Yeah, that looks worse, but whatever, we'll make it work. And I gotta need like one more here as well. Yeah, so this is kind of bad. Come on, come on, come on. Need this. Okay. That was wrong. That's still wrong, but I'll take it. Okay, so we've got this one here, and the other ones seem to be working correctly. This one doesn't look correctly, but I think in this case, I just do something like this, and it will be fine. Yeah. So that's gonna be my fix here. But for mountains which actually, wait a second, is it like equal for this two? I mean, it's gonna be when I flip this one, it's not going to be equal, damn it. So I gotta do something a bit different. I gotta do something like this. Yeah, it's roughly the same size, so we do something like this, and then it's like the situation on the bottom. So it should be fair to do that, but we'll do it later. And now I gotta see if I make this mountain, like if I elevate it so it looks more or less how I want it to look. Whoa, I didn't know I can do this so fast. Let's see if it's even gonna look nice. No. Okay. Let's take this one. Try to. Oh, crap. Yeah, this could be nice, but I can't do too much here. Nope, that was better that way. Oh crap, but I'm gonna fix this too as well. Okay. I think that this should be a bit different. Oh crap, no, not again. No, hell no. Ah, fuck me. Okay, mm, let's try to fix it because there's like no other way around this. So unfortunately, this is really annoying, but okay, so let's fix this mountain before copying it again. Yeah, exactly. That happens when you copy paste. In beta, it's fixed, and beta can actually even fix these kind of tiles that I'm fixing manually right now. But obviously, like I said, I can't make the map in beta yet because it's incompatible with the current version. Perhaps I could download one of the older version of beta and fix it like that. It could also work, but I'm not taking any chances because it's not exactly 100% tested. So if it happens that my map doesn't work on the current version, I'm pretty much screwed. Yeah, it's really annoying. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Now I'm not satisfied with the shape of this mountain. It was way better, but whatever. Gotta make do with what I have. Probably gonna change it up again. Oh wait, this is way too fast. And I don't like this. Like the last step of making a mountain, which you can mine, is making all the tiles around it walkable, which makes it possible for the stonemason guy to even work. Not this, but I can fix it as well. Oh yeah, so even stuff like this has to be walkable. Yeah, this one as well. Okay. Mm. Oh, there was one here, but oh. Yeah, basically every single tile which is unwalkable and has a bit of grass on it is the tile that stonemason can walk on. I mean, sorry again, is the one that stonemason can walk on usually, if it's not unwalkable, and that he can mine stone from. So it's like if this tile is walkable, then he can mine like this line of stone upwards. So he can't here, so I have to fix this. And now if it's green, then he can do this. So that's like a foolproof way to make your stone mineable in every single case. To make all the tiles around it walkable. But anyway, I don't like the way it looks, to be honest. Let's try to change something up. Oh, damn it. We could try to texture this shit. Just in some random way. I mean, mm, looks crap. Okay, and the amount of stone is like down by a fair bit, so I'm not sure if I want to keep this. Whatever. It's really not a lot of stone here. Damn it. Maybe let's. Doesn't even look nice. I mean, okay, I really don't have an idea how to make this look well, so I'll just make something like this. This is worse. This is kind of worse. I think. I'll make like. I need to make a bit bigger mountain because it's like a bit too small. Player's gonna get annoyed even if it looks better. Kinda doubt that actually, but yeah. This looks shit. Do it like that. Yeah, can work. Kinda. I don't think it's a good shape for mounting though. And yeah, I screwed this one as well. Okay, this is a bit better. Okay, this looks slightly better now. Let's try to make it a bit more consistent. Whatever. It's okay. I'm just leaving it like it is for now. Obviously, one thing we don't really want is they can build stuff around the mountain being too extreme. So let's try to fix it up a bit whenever I can, obviously, and make it less rough transition. Because with the transitions being too rough, it can be like later you'll have you'll make a building somewhere here and one of the other tiles goes off. So this is probably fine, and can walk is still okay on all the tiles around it. So yeah, I think it's ready for production, as the IT people say. Okay, so let's do the same thing again, like copy paste this shit back. Mm. Okay. And now we've got the elevation. It's not the best to say the least, as you can see. So it seems like mm, I gotta have the to fix the elevation here. Let's do it for testing purpose on this one mountain, because I really never made maps in this technique with so much copy pasting. Uh, I'm starting to think that maybe it's worth it, but yeah, it's well, I mean, it looks really bad right now. I'll try to, perhaps I should use a bit different technique. Oh crap, it's way too harsh. Yeah. Okay. Why is it so harsh? I mean, okay, now I get it. Yeah, I'm doing completely wrong stuff here. But let's try to do it like this. Okay. Um, yeah, this might work better actually. Uh, Slightly bigger speed though. Okay, it's a bit better now. Gotta cut this out from here. And yeah, it looks terrible. Gonna waste a lot of time on this mountain later on, I guess. Okay. Mhm. Yeah, I mean, I should probably repaint this, but I'm not gonna do it for now. Especially this looks really bad. Oh crap, not again. Okay, I just gotta fix it manually for now. Yeah, whatever. It's good enough for now. Okay. Obviously, I gotta improve this a bit here. Yeah, whatever. Good enough. But let's. But yeah, this shows that no matter what I do with the elevation, I can't copy it over because it's gonna be very bad. So it's better to just paint the entire map first and then continue with it. So like as you can see, I did this mainly to test it because I was pretty sure that like this was something that I didn't really do much. So I first pasted this entire map and on the other side, and I was trying to figure out the problems first, and then I tried to actually make the location. So my idea was to figure out what kind of problems I can get when making one side of the map first, and then copy pasting it to the other side. So now I see that I should make like just a paint of this, maybe some objects, and then just copy paste it and start the elevation from scratch. Maybe I could uh, actually the elevation might work, like the elevation of the locations. I didn't try that yet. So let's try maybe. I'm going to be very quick about it though. going to use the cheapest trick possible. Actually, there's something I never tried. How about, I mean, this looks pretty bad, but what if I do something like this? Oh, still bad. Never mind. Still bad. Still bad, yeah. Okay, I don't remember what the developers said about how the way this thing. I just noticed I'm not in English, so I probably gotta change this because this is probably annoying for you guys. Sorry. Anyway, going back to my great map. So somebody was one of the developers told me how the way the unequalize works, but I forgot it. I'm not sure it's gonna help me. Yeah, this is like ridiculous the way it works. Okay, so it seems to work only on the. Can you see this actually? Yeah, I think you can. If you can see around my cursor, there's a lot of red dots, but there's not a lot of them. Like when I do this, there's a lot of dots here and not a lot of dots here, so it's kind of gradual. Okay, let's destroy this. So anyway, this is like really bad way of making elevation, but let's try to use a bit better way. This is bad. And obviously I'm kind of making a location, so this is like completely wrong what I'm doing right now. And let's try to, oops, I wasn't supposed to do that. Yeah, it didn't work my way. Okay, I'm like completely lost here, I think. Maybe let's start over. Okay, so I think I should start with a bit smaller sample size, decrease the speed a bit. Or maybe actually this was fine. Anyway. Never really figure out how to make the elevation properly. I think I almost got it right on my previous map, but it's still really tricky for me. So I think I'm just gonna do it in a very light style. Gonna fix this shit. And we'll see if after fixing it, it looks better or worse. Since it's an allocation, it has to be like has to be possible to build on it on this. So okay, got some info that we might have a game soon. I gotta be quick about this. Okay, okay, I think there's no possibility for beta game right now. People are a bit reluctant to play it. I really hate this. I mean, how are we supposed to make it like better if nobody wants to test it. But whatever. Okay, I guess we can show a normal game. Suddenly there's no space on spec. Okay, let's try to deal with this. Okay. We have some other lobbies if they can't allow us to play. There's a pretty fresh one here. Okay, it's gonna be tricky. Seems like without who it's a bit harder to organize. No, with who at least I had a spot in the game, so it was a bit better. Damn it. Yeah, well, but smoothing doesn't work that well. I mean, I was really curious to have a tool that can make a terrain for you in Knights Merchants. Like, I mean, you can't really click unequalize and it looks nice. You can flatten, but it's also slightly bad. I mean, it makes it completely flat and doesn't work in the way that I would like it to work. This is actually useful, but in small, like in small amounts. Definitely not at this speed. Oh, damn it! Still too fast. Okay, we've got a spot. This is probably not a good time to show you the password, so I'm just gonna. Okay, so we're here, and we've got a bit different players than usual, which is nice, because you know, in full lobbies it's always the same people, more or less. So it's nice to switch it up. Actually, apart from Regis, I don't think I've seen any of these guys on a stream. Maybe Yan in the recent couple months, so that's really nice. Okay, so yeah, probably remove this false advertising from the top bar, because it's not going to be a beta game. Honestly, I tried. Let's change it to 4v4 game. Yay! Okay. I don't know how to fix this beta situation. I mean, there's still some bugs, but I think it's kind of a cyclical situation. So people don't want to play beta because maybe they have some bad past experiences from the beta games when there were some bugs there, and they don't really have that much enthusiasm as they used to be, as they used to have in the old days when we were like basically beta testing everything very fast and. Even if you had way less people here, I believe, because it's like nowadays it's like really a lot of people in the lobbies, in the not only the public ones but also a lot of TeamSpeak lobbies. Basically, no matter when you come, especially on the evenings, you're gonna have like 2, 3 TeamSpeak lobbies at the same time on the higher skill levels. So there's really plenty of guys playing the games, but it's like I don't know what happened really. I kind of gave up on this. I don't know how to fix this. I think that the best way would be to fix the most critical bugs and make a release candidate version and try to not work on this as much as possible. Just fix the most obnoxious stuff. Uh, Maybe the replay stuff needs to be fixed, and also we had some problem in the lobby with downloading stuff, I believe. We probably have to show it to Ray, and we really have to hope that he'll get some time to fix this couple of issues and maybe make some kind of risk candidate version one day. But it's pretty tough. I think he's busy with his work, life, whatever. So it's not a good time, I guess. And I'm pretty sure that Chrome and Lewin pretty much. I mean, for Lewin, pretty much the same situation, but for Chrome, it's like he's got his new play toy called Knights Province, and he's putting all his resources into it, so we can't expect more than consulting from his side. Like, uh, what we really need is some developers that can push this game harder, like from the outside, probably. But that doesn't seem like it's happening. I mean, it's funny because Ray actually started working on the remake and worked a lot of time for the last like 5 years, I think, on this beta. After he saw it on a stream, I think, like his friend was streaming it or something like this. So, or maybe he just saw a Russian stream of this game and he was like, okay, I can work on this. So maybe one day we'll get someone watching my stream and willing to help with the remake development. To be honest, right now there's not that much of work to be done. I kind of tried to take a look into it because I'm like IT person as well, but I'm more of an admin kind of guy than programmer. I never liked programming like ever. I can do some scripting. I can do some Python, for example, uh, Knights and Merchant scripts as well, but it was never something I really like to do. Maybe Python scripting is really nice, but like real development, this is like it really needs a lot of time from me, and I don't really like doing it that much. It's just too difficult for me. That's not my forte. That's not my best thing. Uh, so like Linux stuff like that is better for me. But yeah, about programming, it's not something that I'm able to put myself to do. So fastest game ever, indeed. So we're kind of waiting for the savior for the beta versions to help us fix the last couple of issues. So if you guys know some developers who have like too much time and they heard about the remake, then please let them know that uh, they could help us if they want to. Uh, yeah, but I guess there's not a lot of change of this happening, so let's wait until a miracle happens again. I guess maybe Ray will find some time. Maybe someone else will step in. I don't know. Mm. Hmm. Interesting. Why did he? Why did his cam crash? Okay. Let's hope that. No. Oh yeah, it works. Seems like it's working. Okay, so we've got the game started. Like I said, this is a bit unusual because we're not in a full lobby, so we've got a completely different set of players, mainly from the grades. So we can start with a little introduction. Let's not get lost and disoriented. We've got Ka, the Chinese guy. I believe he's living in one of the European countries, which explains his exceptional for a Chinese guy ping. Speaking of exceptional pings, looking at Mercenary's ping doesn't look too good. Hopefully he can fix it. Anyway, along with the Chinese guy, we've also got a couple of Russians. We have Holodziets, or as the English people would say, yeah, whatever. It's pronounced Holodziets. Anyway, we've got Progress, another Russian guy, and Lucky from Slovakia on the right side. And the opposite team is mainly Polish? No, Polish and Russian, it seems. It looks like we've got Shady, Regis, Mercenary, and Yen on the bottom. Can't say much about the balance. Looks fine, probably. I don't know much about the level of Ka. I know he's an old player, but I haven't seen him lately, so I can't really say much about it. But yeah, we'll see, I guess. So yeah, about this map, A New Dawn. I don't remember much from the game I played here. It's map made by Hade. Let's make sure I'm not lagging out. It's fine. Okay, so here's the battlefield. I remember that it was really I mean, I remember that the locations when they stop building are like on the edge of their cities, so it's kind of defending your city uh, in the middle of your base kind of situation. And it's quick to switch fronts, but I think actually maybe not so fast. What's the map size? I don't remember, but I think it's a pretty big map size. And there's quite some space in the middle, but especially the space. Like just look in this part here. These locations are quite far away from the other side. These ones are a bit closer, so it makes you think that it's quite close, but it's not exactly the case. I think it was pretty difficult to move from the left to the right because the fronts were like here and here, I think. This is pretty open, by the way. It seems a bit more close on that side, so yeah. Okay, so Ka goes for a quick woodcutter here, and seems like Holodz goes for an even quicker one. This is an interesting place for woodcutter. It's gonna work later for sure, but I'm pretty sure he made it only just to make it as fast as possible. But I think he could just as easily made it here. Would be a bit better, perhaps. Maybe not a big difference, but anyway. In Lucky's case, yeah, it's pretty obvious what to do here. Just go upwards toward the goal, make the woodcutter along the way. Yeah, you can already see his road work is pretty nice for this early stage. He already has a shortcut here, which will be a massive help. You can't say the same about the other players yet. Shady looks quite similar to Lucky's location, it seems. Kind of middle situation. Yeah, it's interesting. Like after what we saw before, you can see that the idea of the lock is copy pasted. So I'm guessing these logs are going to be similar, more or less. Yeah, you can also see influences of these two logs on each other. Oh, sorry, cat's looking in the eye. Damn it. And yeah, he's also running in exactly the same way to the top, making woodcut along the way in this forest. Yeah, Regis made one here because he's got a forester. Now he's going for second one there. Not rushing for gold yet. Not that far away though. Mercenary makes two woodcutters here. I'm not really sure if there's enough space for this, but maybe it's like it looks like space for like 1.5 of a woodcutter. Maybe it's gonna be fine, but I don't know. Depends if he makes some buildings here. Because actually, it's gonna be fine later. Because when they cut this out, there's gonna be a lot of space from the mined out stone. So it's gonna work later. Later, it's gonna work better for sure. Now it seems like he'll be rushing for the gold and this extra forest here. Yan is really rushing for all these woodcutters. She's making a second one and obviously going to make the third one here very soon. The next step probably going like this, I imagine, after the sawmill is made. So yeah, seems like Yen is a bit faster with her stuff compared to the opposite team player on a similar location. She isn't making a farm yet, but it seems like a pretty solid start for the woodcutters. Although seems like Ka made a better start with the qualies, which is probably something that was really needed. But Yan balanced it really well. She's got a lot of roads already, and she's got enough stone to have some install. So I don't think she's making any mistakes. More like I think Ka blocked it early and made a fifth one to accommodate, which might have been a waste. So I think for now Yan is kind of leading in this race. So let's try to compare the other players. Are these two guys like on a similar logs? Doesn't seem so. Whoa, this is pretty annoying log. I don't even know which log this corresponds to, so let's start with Regis's. Yeah, no. this looks more like Regis versus Progress from to me. Oops, is it me? Nope. Ah, then never mind. So we've got like this and this, and we've got like well, this location should theoretically be like this one. Yeah, it kinda is. I mean, you can see the coal is like on the bottom, both cases, and the iron is on top, quite far from the storehouse. So yeah, it's pretty similar. And then you've got these two logs. So let's maybe focus on this one. Holodets against Mercenary. Holodets making two woodcutters here. It's kinda fine. There's slightly more space than in Mercenary's case, than we could see in his case. As we actually looked at his location before, but it's a similar idea. Yeah, it's like exactly the same idea, but actually it starts looking a bit better when the stone is mined. So yeah, I was probably wrong. Yeah, Mercenary was totally right to do this. And it seems like Holodets is a bit faster with the gold smelter, which is nice for him. Although, yeah, they're on the same page when it comes to the farms. You can see how Mercenary very aggressively goes for the woodcutters though, while Holodets made like one woodcutter so far. This is really ridiculous. He's rushing for the other ones. He still has time, but not a lot of it to do this. What happened? Ah, okay, someone joined the beta. Oh, it's probably not going to happen. It would actually be fun if people started the game on beta now. Anyway, so I was a bit worried about Holodets' wood for a while. Okay, sorry for the break, because I felt it was polite to talk to the guy on the beta server. Anyway, let's take a look at progress and Regis. I gotta say that it's a pretty ridiculous way of making a base. Obviously, he kind of has to do something like this because of this forest and the gold here. So it looks pretty strange right now, but kind of expected, I guess. He goes for two farms here, which is a pretty popular way of building farms. Like I'm not sure if you can see this. Yeah, you can also see in Regis' base. Like you pick some place quite close to the storehouse. You make two farms, and you make sure you can make more of the payers of farms below. Yeah, it seems like Mercenary is doing the same thing, but here on the top. I'm not sure who started building like this, but I think this is really popular way to do it for many people since quite a long time. Yeah, it looks like the same here. Unsure about this. On this, but probably no. This is actually the Chinese player from the top team. Seems to be playing in his own way. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, obviously. Also, Lucky plays in a bit of his own way too when it comes to the farms. Yeah, but let's go back to these two. Anyway, maybe I should show the time. Yeah, so Progress is finishing his first farm and going for the iron right now. Not a lot of coal mines, but yeah, he should probably do something about it here. While and how about the amount of woodcutters? We got only 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 is like enough for now. Should probably add a bit more soon. Anyway, Regis is a bit later with the iron, but I believe it's way harder for him. Maybe. Yeah, it's like it's funny because you can see that this lock has it a bit easier with the iron. He's got really close these two mines, and you can just make it along the way to the farms. While on Regis' log, you would have to build the farms on the left side. It's possible, but kinda bad. Because this is like ideal spot for the iron production. And if you make like farms here, then you're cutting yourself off from this spot. So it's pretty bad to do it. So this seems like a harder log when it comes to the iron. I don't really understand why. Although the benefit is that you don't really have a good spot to make the iron buildings on the Progress's log. I mean, you can make them here, but I am afraid that there's a lot of space that's gonna be wasted here. This might actually be a mistake of Progress, obviously, but should have moved it like 1 tile to the right, I think, like everything here. Anyway, yeah, within here, I can't pinpoint it, but I'm afraid there's gonna be some traffic jams in this area. I can't tell you why. It just smells to me, so you know the experience tells me. We'll see if I'm right, obviously. Yeah, you can see Regis is only slightly slower with the iron. If you could say so. Yeah, kinda. It's got like a couple produced already. There's still a chance he's gonna rush this third one earlier, so he can avoid being stuck in the past with this. I'm not sure if I mentioned that Regis's woodcutters look a bit better, but it seems like one of them was only to cut and be destroyed. We're gonna make one more there though. But yeah, his wood production is splendid, and progresses could be better if we had the third one, but doesn't seem like he wants to make it right now. Okay. It's worth to take a look at the logs on the front line now. So let's take a look at Lucky. for farm being built up, almost done with his iron smelter. Shady is a bit worse with the iron, but he's aiming for 3 iron mines at the same time, so he might make a bit of a rush here in the next couple of minutes, which might work. He probably gotta make fast 2 iron smelters now to catch up with the iron, but he's got a lot of more farms, like 3 versus, well, kind of 4 versus 5 here. Even if these 2 are relatively new, it's still pretty nice, I think. Still, sorry, Lucky can make this one, and it's gonna be like 3 extra columns, so he might catch up with that one. Not sure about this. Yeah. You can see there's a lot of roads in Shady's base. There's not a lot of shortcuts here, and the base is like really spread out. So he's gonna need a lot of serfs right now to deal with this. While in Lucky's case, it might look better at the first sight, but just look at this, for example. The distance is also pretty great. But still, there's kind of a core of the city here. Well, yeah, it's like really spread out there, and there's a lot of distance that the serfs are gonna be making, and there's a single choke point in this area, which is really bad for the traffic. You can already see it. You don't... Actually, you have exactly the same problem here. It seems to be better somehow, probably because you can see the entire traffic between, to school and to inn is based on the road that is really occupied a lot. There's no shortcuts like here or there or like even there. This one wouldn't help much, but something like this maybe can help. Like these guys could go from the gold smelter from the right side, and there's no space here, which is probably also kind of bad. What it really needs is another buildings here, another couple buildings here, and some shortcuts like this, maybe. Like ideally, there should be like a second road here, for example. Yeah, that does work right now well. Okay, let's take a look at Regis. Actually, I feel like I was in this base like very recently, so maybe let's switch to EM. Let's compare it with Ka. Second gold smelter, not a lot of farms. This is pretty bad. How's her iron? Nothing to write home about. Comparing this with Ka, might look a bit better. Yeah, it's pretty similar actually, but the farms, yeah, I don't like the way he's building them, but maybe, I don't know, there's no way to make a shortcut here, which is already a big mistake, because he's gotta be making a lot of buildings on the bottom, so he's gotta make some shortcut like here and there, for example. Otherwise it's not going to work that good, the road work here. So yeah, I don't like this too much. Apart from the road work being really bad here, I think. I mean, this looks good, so I don't understand this. I didn't think about having potential problems there. Yeah, I don't get it. It's pretty similar point. But yeah, it seems Yen is a bit faster with the iron, not by far though. Okay, hold yet. So yeah, hold yet. Yeah, that's more or less the way I build the farms. I'm not sure if this is a compliment, but yeah, like farms along the way. Anyway, well, cups have 6, yeah, it's standard, I guess. Yeah, the woodcuts look fine, but you can see that he doesn't have enough space right now on his log. Like, that's what I was talking about. By the time peacetime comes, you're gonna be like here with all your buildings. So this is like pretty tough to build on. I think he still has some space here, but he really can't put more than 6 farms on his log, at least the way he's building here. I believe it might be possible maybe to try and build these woodcutters like a bit more on the bottom. Obviously they are screwed on peacetime if they go like here and they're not protected by any army, but what can you do? I guess this is not a good place for building anything anyway. Maybe that wouldn't be much help if you had a bit more space here. Yeah, he's gotta make his ladder production the right side. I think for that he still has... Sorry. He still has enough space, but not for much more. Not for much more. Anyway, let's take a look at Mercenary's location. Slightly worse with farms? Oh, no, actually, pretty much the same. Doesn't seem like they're doing any strange tactics. I don't expect Mercenary would ever make anything else than Swordmen and Horses. Seems like Holodiets is made from the same blood. So yeah, it's pretty similar. Although you can see there's a problem with wood in the Mercenary's base. Three sawmills, so it's not that bad. Yeah, I mean these ones are kind of working, but it's not really great. Anyway, I was here, so probably next up will be Trogus and Regius. Got a couple of farms there. Seems like Purpose doesn't care much about the stables for now. Going for a spam option, it seems. You can also see he's made only a couple pikes and going full steam ahead with the swordman. So yeah, this is kinda, yeah, this is nice. I mean, he's making some armors and shields. Okay, because he wants to wait with the barracks. Yeah, before, like, he doesn't want to store in storehouse. So we decided to make a couple of shields in this one, which was probably supposed to be making iron armors only. So he prefers to have his pikeman armors late than the ones that he wants for the swordman, which is a wise decision actually. So yeah, anyway, only 5 farms. That's not too much, but too many. I mean, but he's got like 3 swine farms, and he's obviously counting on a better spam and nice sausage amount first, and then he'll care about all the rest. So yeah, I think he's not gonna make any horses. At least that seems so right now. So yeah, we're probably gonna have a lot of bows from him. While Regis, knowing him. By the way, don't you guys have a feeling that this lock has way more space than the others? Yeah, this one as well, so it's fine. Well, you could say that this setup from Regis is kinda... Like, it would be better to interconnect this more, like make this building here, for example, etc. It's like the kind of mistake I always did when planning, when I was like... Well, actually, on the other hand, I would also switch up this iron smelter with this weapon smithing plan, because it would be closer to this one. Then it would make a bit more sense here. Not sure about the armor smithing. Maybe it would be better to make a road here, but make this here. I don't know. I don't know what he's planning to do, but yeah. On the other hand, it seems like he's got some traffic jam problems here. Probably should have closed Storehouse Wall Timber. He's got three sawmills already, so it shouldn't be a problem with wood. There shouldn't be one in the coming minutes, so I don't think he really needs to do that. Anyway, anyway. There's a lot of farms here, which is one thing that he has done a bit better opposed to Progress. There's only 5 working farms. We've got 7 from Regis. So we've also got some stables. Not a lot of horses here, only 2 so far it seems, but there's still 20 minutes, so there's plenty of time. I have a feeling he might want to make some food building soon, because I don't think it's gonna be enough on only the sausages for him. He's making a future veneer. I don't remember how many fish we've got here, but looking here, I can only see 20, so there's probably like 30. I can't find the third one, but yeah, I'm like not counting on having many more than that. He still has some here. Not sure if these are his actually, but yeah, I'm too lazy to check the editor to do that, so yeah. Anyway, I think we should probably take a look at Shady and Lacking. So let's see here. Shady's got like 5 farms, that's not a lot. He's got the biggest lock in his team, I think. Right, yeah, probably. So it's a bit of disappointment, maybe. He's trying to expand, but it's not that great for now, I think. Still has to finish this. Damn it. Wood production only 5? No, 6 woodcutters. One more in the making, kind of, but not really. Okay. Yeah, with 4 sawmills should be fine. Already making the weapons. Okay, and Lucky. Yeah, I feel like I was looking at the same base, except that Lucky seems to be king. No, he isn't actually. He kind of fixed up his roles here, but now it's funny. Before we've seen some problems in Shady's base regarding the traffic jams in the storehouse. Now we've got a similar situation in Lucky's base. I kind of predicted this might happen. You can see that there's like, at least there's some space here, which is nice. Like right above the inn and below the storehouse. So that's nice. I think it was like a momentary problem. So yeah. Anyway, his barracks new doesn't seem so to me. Who would have wanted to compare him with Shady, but it's a bit hard because he's got a lot of stuff still in the other buildings. For me, sorry, not this base. Yeah, here. Yeah, it looks kind of similar for me. I'm not sure if. Yeah, he probably didn't make much leather yet, but yeah, it's pretty similar. Okay, so can't really say much about who is better. I only think that out of these players that we've seen so far, only Regis had a significantly better base than his other team's counterpart. Not really expecting anything too disruptive right now. Oh, that's not too bad from the end. Not too bad at all. I mean, it seems like she's got a great game, but also I'm not sure if Ka had a good game as well. So, I mean, but then I'm looking at the other guys here. Maybe, yeah, Regis should be a good guy to compare to because he should have a lot by this time. But it doesn't seem like there's a big difference between him and Ian. Just a couple horses. Well, this is pretty nice. Even if I gotta say that this road work seems pretty strange. I'm not gonna judge her too harshly for a base that obviously seems to work. She's got like 3 swine farms. It doesn't seem like she's got any stables though. So that's the secret. While Ka really wanted some horses, and that's probably the reason it's a bit easier for Yan. Still, she's making the stables, but only very late. I think she still will have a couple of horses, which is nice. And this is probably like the safe decision to make when you make the 3 swine farms and later on you make some stables. I think one of the guys here might have done that. I think it was Progress actually, because this one was pretty late. In fact, yeah, you can see he's got like 0 horses, so it must have been built pretty recently. So I'm not sure if we can judge Ka that harshly, although it seems like Yen has a lot more iron weapons produced, which is it's a massive advantage, obviously. So maybe a couple of horses is not going to be that much of a big deal. Um, so yeah, we'll see about it, I guess. And yeah, I'm kind of comparing the bases like between the relative locations. But we gotta remember that these guys will be fighting on their own fronts, so it's going to be a bit different than what I shown. So we'll have to, like, remember about both of these things, because even if like the bottom team will be better on the left side, it might happen that the top will have way more as a whole, and they might distribute their armies in a way which will make them win. That's obviously an example. I have a feeling right now that the bottom is better, that they have more troops. If we were playing a beta, I could tell right away. Here it's a bit more tricky. Oh well. By the way, if any of the developers are hearing me, this feature where you can click here in beta to see the uh, amount of stuff everyone has in barracks in like one menu. It would be really great if there was something similar for the armies. I mean, potential armies to make before peacetime, especially. I mean, it could work like this. If you have army power points, so for example, some kind of unit gets like I'll probably have to figure out the numbers, but whatever. Let's say that the pikeman gets 3 points and the knight gets like 6 points. So I think it should be like this. The iron armor should give 2 points. The pike should give like 1 point, and you get the drill. So the knights would give like 2 points for the armor as well, but they would give additional 4 points for the other stuff they have. So for example, horse, sword, and shield. So that's how the army power kind of statistic could work during peacetime, and it would be pretty neat to have something like this live as we're spectating the game. Would be even better to see similar stuff on the graphic on the charts that you can access here or after the game, because then we could just click it during the stream and see like the graphs, the charts, which could let us know, for example, if it pays off more to wait a bit and just turtle your way into making a bigger base, or it pays off more to rush iron, for example, and do something faster. That could be really fun to analyze with the charts. So that something like army power but weapons base would be really great to sum this up. Both in the charts and in the quick access statistics menu on the right side. But probably nobody from the developers is listening, so yeah, it's probably wasted time. But anyway, I wanted to have some sort of break kind of moment. I think I'm gonna start reviewing the bases between the teams in like 3 minutes. Should be enough time to do this, but I'm guessing I'm gonna do it in a bit different way than usual. I'm gonna compare the locations which correspond to each other instead of going to each team's barracks at the same times. Okay, seems to work. Yeah, like I said before about this battlefield, these locations, especially the location on the top, have this problem. Actually, maybe I'm no. Both teams have this problem. There's a problem that you really kind of have to defend inside of your base. So you either walk up and defend somewhere here, or when you're pushed, it's really hard to defend because you have like no space to fight on here, and especially this placement of barracks is like a really bad idea for this map. I'm really hoping that Ka will not find out about it. You can see this is like really great, for example, because it's not. I mean, is it great? It's not so bad because his teammates can still kind of help him here on this level. And here it's a bit harder, they can just be blocked off. Yeah, somehow it looks a bit better for me, even if I can't exactly explain it. And you know, it's like, yeah, this one is great. It's really well protected. I mean, he dies after Shady as well, so it's probably good for him. Mercenaries is quite okay because I don't know actually. I mean, he has no chance to defend it here, but at least he can go from here, so it's still kind of bad. Yan, it's okay. It's really well defended here, and she still has some space to shoot from here. Although this building is really unnecessary. On the top, in general, it seems a bit better. Obviously, sacrificing a bit of the time that you get your troops out. But anyway, we've got the timer ticking, so let's start with reviewing the bases. So we've got Yen and Ka. Ka has 7 horses, Yen has 3. Really similar amount of iron troops, but the problem is that Ka has exclusively swordmen only, so it's worse in Yen's case, and Yen also has slightly less weapons. So it seems like Ka is actually better after all. I didn't expect that. Interesting. Holodziec and Mercenary. So Mercenary has a typical 35 swordmen with 7 horses, except for the part where he doesn't have 10 swords, and about 30 ladders. So I think, yeah, it seems a bit better for Holodziec, a bit less horses, but enough recruits and enough for the ladder. This is pretty nice. Progrus and Regis. Oh, this is gonna be a tough one. So Progress has way less forces. He's got a bit more leather. Regis lacking a few weapons. No, not really. Similar amount of recruits. Progress about 35 iron troops. Yeah, pretty similar. Slightly more pikes from Regis. Yeah, my money's on Regis mainly because of the horses. And finally, Lucky versus Shady. So Lucky and Shady have both very similar amount of horses. Lucky with 43 leather. Yeah, it's almost the same. Slightly better for Lucky. And also slightly better. No, wait a second. Actually, yeah, for the moment slightly better with the iron, although Shady is just lacking like 15 swords for the swordman, which puts him in advantage for a little more time for a little more time than right now. Yeah, so to sum up, the Reg is slightly better, Lucky a bit better, Mercenary probably a bit worse than Holodziec. Yeah, it seems pretty even. Ka a bit better than Yen, but I can't really see a great difference here. So it seems like a very well balanced game, and I'm really hoping that it will look the same in the fight. Although when I look at the teams, I'm pretty sure without looking yet that team 1 will be way better with the communication. Although I can see Regis and Yen are on the TeamSpeak channel. Not sure if they use some other voice comm. Probably not. Mm, and I have no idea if the Team 2 even uses any voice combat. There's some people from the grade, so maybe they've got some own communication channels. Anyway, it seems like this game is going to be balanced, which is good for us, I guess. And while we're having this lobby, I think that after this game, I'm gonna spend a bit more time on map making, but instead of thinking what to do with this map that I started, I will try to fix up Dance of Death. I think it's already almost fixed. I was making like at the start of this year, I mean somewhere in April maybe, I made a version that can be played by 6 players, and now I'm trying uh, to improve the current version for 8 players because its middle area is a bit too small. So the fights are really strange. So I was finishing this up actually. I could make some finishing touches. So if anyone wants to stick around for a while, I will not turn off my stream yet, and you will be able to see some map making, but from the other side, like fixing a map instead of creating a new one. So if anyone's interested by that, then feel free to stay. And I think I'm gonna do a really short break. So I gotta be right back soon when they are ready. Okay, that took me by surprise. Anyway, it's already peacetime. Okay, I promise not to crunch anymore from now on. But it seems to me like Ka wants to scout a lot, although he already has a lot scouted, probably by their builders, which is nice. Maybe he lost the horse already. That would be quite fast. I didn't notice. Anyway, Shady making some. Yeah, he's gonna be caught, but this is a bit risky. I think he's got this. I mean, he can see this being really far away, so there was really no risk. No, Holodets will probably escape, yeah. Pretty lucky, but he did. Speaking of lucky, does he look for himself? Yeah, he's using like 2 horses here. Not sure if this is like wise. I should have tried to scout this, maybe. Was really close to do this, and the end seems to be slipping a bit. Oh crap! No! Fergus loses 2 horses, and then the mercenary loses all horses. Yeah, Lucky's going to go and help here a bit, which is a really good decision, because these guys are already storming in. And if the top team would be pretty fast about this, it can actually be nice for them. But now Lucky should probably... Oh, it's too late. Okay. He really shouldn't use this. But this can be interesting, but probably... Yeah. Anyway, Lucky lost 2 horses. Progress lost 2 horses. And quite some pikes. But then Mercenary is gonna be fucking angry. He lost a lot of his troops here, a lot of his horses especially. You can see he's like he's looking for blood now. And they don't see shit here, so this is a real big advantage for the top side. Although they're still waiting for Progress's troops. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna wait a bit before they attack. Oh, seems like Lucky lacks quite a lot of wooden weapons. Yan kind of tries to scout, but not gonna be too effective. This is a weird spot to stand in, and I'm pretty sure Mercenary acknowledges that fact. But you can see that the top is trying to attack on the right. They know that they got their advantage there. They know that there's not gonna be enough horses on the right side for the opposite team. So the opposite team probably has to take care of that soon. Seems like Regis wants to do some shady stuff with Shady on the left side. Maybe they will try to attack Ka, or maybe they will try to surround and ambush Holodziec here. Mercenary is left with not a lot of troops. There's some coming still. Probably a recruit problem. Might be. It's a weird spot to stand. No, it would be funny if someone tried to use this area while there was a big fight coming here. A bit risky, because the fight can go to the left side at some point, but still. But now that Mercenary is going back, I'm pretty sure that they're going to focus on Yen, and he seems to know that because he's actually going back to Defender, leaving Regis kind of alone in the middle here. Seems like Kai is really staying behind though, and that might be the nail in the coffin for the topside team, because he's like really far away. Shady is able to help at any point of time easily, I think, and that's what he's gonna do soon. And there's a fight. Would you look at that? It's a pretty nice catch from Yen, I think. She should just advance this, and it should be pretty nice. Unless she's afraid that, yeah, there's a lot of troops coming along her way, so it's probably better for her to... Ah, but she's got some troops now here. Yeah, so she's gonna win big probably on this side, although there's a lot of bows. This is pretty scary. This is pretty bad. Like, Mercenary doesn't have anything to defend this. Well, let's zoom this out, because this is gonna be interesting on many fronts. Regis is making some strides on this side, but he's ain't gonna have enough probably for this. Even if it looked good for him. Now Shady is rushing to help. It looks really bad for the bottom team on the right side. There's still a lot of troops left here, and Yen is already going back. Mercenary doesn't remember about his troops. Yeah, Regis. Looks like he's gonna lose as well. He's not using everything when he really should. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, now, yeah, the bottom battle is completely lost, and it's about to be the same in this front very soon. I think they could have handled this a bit better here, but it wasn't the main issue. There was not enough troops on the bottom from Merz and Yen to win there, so the only guy who has a chance to win this, but he's losing it rapidly. Yeah, Shady's gonna lose as well. Big. Seems like the top team had better army after all. You could see it by the fact that Ka had more than Yan. One of the other players had more, I think, might have been Lucky, but it didn't make a big difference. But I think the three players that attacked here, they did make many mistakes in fight. So the fact that they might have had slightly more than Regis and Mercenary. Oh, no, Mercenary had less actually, so never mind that. I don't even think there's gonna be a second lock before this. So let's take a very quick look at the stats. Lucky with most skills. Yeah, I'm not sure I expected this, but okay. I mean, from what I saw in the fight against the Yen, I was thinking that the Yen was winning for some time, but then it was like really bad. Holodziec in progress with pretty nice stats. Obviously, the winning team has way better stats, so there's nothing that you can write home about. And you can see the teams were pretty... Yeah, it seems like actually, at least from these stats, the top team had more. So I was right about... I wasn't right about Kai, it seems. Very similar base to Yen, from what she produced and he produced. But the other teammates were better actually on the top, apart from Regis, who was like on the level of Holodziec, at least judging from this. Even if it's more like level of progress. Okay, I think I'm gonna go back and see if there's another lobby. Let's try Expo. Ouch. Where is the poke button? Seems like Wine Battle just took my spot. Well, he was here first, so I don't know. Ah, but they're on one channel, so they probably He probably didn't respond or something. Anyway, promise not to crunch, but this tension is killing me, so one more time. Anyway, yeah, I think that the main reason is that the top had more troops. I'm not sure if I can. I can't really. Okay, small payback from that. I'm not sure I can really blame the bottom team here. I mean, the mercenary at the end at least. They were kind of in a 2 versus 2.5 situation. I mean, I'm not sure if the third player helped here, because I'm pretty sure Regis was fighting against Holoziet here, and I'm not sure if Holoziet helped a lot, but it was more like there was a really great amount of balls from the two players from the top here, so it would be the brown and black, brown and red, Progus and Lucky. And it was simply way too much for Yen and Mers to fight against. You could actually see Yen had a superior position here. She had a really nice catch, but then it was like just not enough. Anyway, seems like everyone is still trying to get their positions sorted, and right now it looks more like there's some activity on the left side. Not sure that's too great for the bottom team, because as we saw in the previous game, there's not enough bowmen on the bottom right side. It could work if the left side attacks this, but it won't work like that, because you can already see Holojets moving to the left side, so Regis should probably mirror that. And they should try to do something about it, probably. But this time will be a bit easier for Mercenary, because he's got all the horses. So yeah, but I kind of think it's not ideal place to defend. You know, maybe it would even be a bit better to defend on this line. I mean, it's closer to the bases. It's really tricky that way, but like invite them a bit. Maybe it would be nice to trick this guy into going like here or here and then attack him, something like this. But it seems like Regis and Shady decided to go to their left side to try and make Holoziets pull out from here, and it seems like it worked. Entire team goes to the left side. This should actually be better for the bottom, assuming that they actually don't try to get in here, which would be a terrible idea. And I can already see that they're making that terrible choice, and Mercenary is sleeping, or nobody told him to move to the left, and it's going to be really bad soon. probably. Yeah, look, this is just begging to be caught. Maybe they're trying to like force them to go all in on the left because the battlefield is way better for the bottom team on the left side. I think that's the case actually. But I think Progress and Lucky are not really fooled so easily like that, so it ain't gonna work. And the Yen is now left alone, and I'm afraid she might have a hard time defending against two powerful players, where even one of them would be enough with their army to kill her, probably. So it's a really tough spot. Yeah, this is actually, now that Progress is here, it makes a lot of sense to just storm on him. I'm really not sure why is he doing this. Yeah, Yen and Maris realized that, and this is like a terrible choice for him. And these guys should now like try to move back as much as they can, and then go help here, and it should be GG for the top team. Obviously, there's a bit of an issue about with what happens here. Yen has to really pay attention to what Lucky is doing, but I'm pretty sure that she can handle it here. She should just move like here with the bows, be protected by these mountains, and block her enemy here. But the problem is she's not doing this, and she's gonna get caught really soon. There's gonna be a storm attack here, I'm pretty sure of it. This is a really bad decision. She should have tried to move here, but well, she's still got a chance against Lucky. The problem is he's got a lot of yeah. There's a lot of horses invading her, and their team is not doing anything. We gotta switch between two fights. I think this doesn't look too bad for the bottom on the top. So Shady and Regis are probably gonna win, but Yen is looking very bad. Yeah, just look at this. Like, Mercenary didn't even try, really. Like, what the fuck is he doing? I'm sorry. Just stands here and didn't even try to send anything to help to Yen, and didn't block off Progress from advancing further here. So one of two things should have happened. Either Yen should have moved here with the bows, and they should have attacked with Mercenary on Progress. This would be a massive thing to do. Like, it would be really great to do. Or the Mercenary should have at least tried to help. But obviously that would be really hard because of the distance and this mountain here. And he didn't have any horses, it seems. So it's probably, yeah. The mistake was that they didn't do anything with Progress when he entered this vulnerable position. I don't know why. Gotta ask him after the game. Anyway, it seems like they focused on killing off the top, which might actually be a good trade because they traded Yen and her army for two players here. But the problem is, now Mercenary is probably going to die. Depends on how fast they are, because this really needs to go bottom. Shady is not doing what he should, really. And now Lucky is gonna just kill these troops here. Yeah, the bottom team is not playing their best today. Mercenary still tries to defend. He was really lucky that Progress didn't kill off his knights here. He got caught on the right side, and it starts looking way better now for the... Oh crap, no! This is really bad for the bottom team now. Oh crap, yeah, they got surrounded from every side. Yeah, this is really terrible performance from the bottom team. I really understand why they didn't attack on Progress. It seems like a perfect thing to do. And afterwards they were just screwed. And they made a bit of a mistake here now, so yeah, it seems like GG. Yen still has some troops, so she could try to do something, but she's like the only person with any troops in her team, so yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna just go to them and ask them a bit later about what the heck just happened. because I like to hold people accountable after they do bad in the fights. So yeah, yeah, I'm guessing that's it. 2 wins from the top team, so I guess they're better. There's not much that can. Whoa! Would you look at that? There's a lot of swords that he's lacking. There's a lot of recruits he's lacking as well. Although not that much. Yeah, not that many. Uh, yeah, so this is pretty much GG. I don't think we want to stay around and see this. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, Lucky with best kills again. Nice job, along with Holojets in his team. Yeah, and you can actually you can see it was so great for the top team this time. Maybe Lucky wasn't producing the troops, but yeah, you can see this time it looks that even Ka was better in his team than Lucky. It really looks like he forgot to produce troops or something like this. But yeah, we've seen the statistics before, and wow, it seems like Mercenary is like really bad for some reason. Perhaps his base was invaded and we didn't notice. Interesting. Okay, anyway, for this game, it's I guess enough. So as promised, that the game part finishes now, and for those interested, I intend to fix this Dance of Death map. So just to begin with a bit of context, so this is like the 8-player version that we have right now. Then I made this 6-player version where I made a couple of changes, like removed some. Okay, let's see the 7-player one first. The problem here is that you have one location here and one here. So basically they end like here, and this is the battlefield. This is like way too small, and it's really hard to have any nice action here. So I had two things that came to my mind to fix this map. First one was convert this to 6-player, because this is like kind of perfect. I mean, now you have a lot of space here to fight without this one location, and kind of same here. So it looks way different when it's converted to 6p. But then I also wanted this map to work for 8 players, so I added some stuff in the middle, and yeah, I'll just work on it for like 15, maybe 30 minutes, and we'll see if that's enough time. So what we've got done, I guess I gotta add the fish, because that's one thing I'm sure I'm gonna forget. Okay, what's the least problematic for the players to like least problematic place to look for the fish? Like here, this is like the most obvious probably, because I mean I'll try to add it here, but in a way that makes it also work here, because nobody's gonna take it from there. Yeah, this one should get it here for sure. Although I'm not so sure anymore. Maybe this is better for, yeah, maybe. I think I'm gonna do something like this. Divide it, so it's not going to be possible to, it's not even possible to do it like this. Okay, so let's give them, I don't remember how many fish previous version had. Whatever, we'll see the original. 60. Oh, that's way too much. Way too many. So let's use like 50. I also changed the storehouse stuff a bit. And there was like 60 wood. I think 55 is still too much, but I don't want to make this harder so harshly. Just a little bit. There was also 65 wine, 20 sausages, and the rest stays the same. So it's still easy because you have a lot of stone. You can kind of skip it. You have slightly more wood than on standard maps, so it should be fine. But yeah, going back to the fish, let's add it like here and here. Is it combined? Yeah, it's combined. So I wasn't supposed to add so many. Uh, gotta add some here as well. So no matter if he makes it here on here on here, it's still gonna work because it's counted like as a whole. So it's nice. This one, he doesn't reach this one before really late into the game. Actually, I'm kind of wrong because he has to reach for this forest, but yeah, I'm guessing it's gonna be fine. And while we're at that, I think this should be like buildable. So let's try to fix that up a bit. Can build, okay. This is kind of tricky because I don't want to destroy this. There's a lot of obstacles anyway, but we'll just try to make it a bit more buildable. Yeah, something like this. It's okay enough. Yeah, this can stay actually. Okay, so we added it here and there. We have to add the fish. Oh, there's 70. What the hell? And finally here. Yeah, and there goes the second. Second side. Let's start it from here. Yeah, so this one definitely here. And the next one definitely here. Yeah, and this one. Oh well. Well, this one should have it here. It's still a bit ambiguous because this guy can be like, hey, this is mine, I'll just take it, and he'll be like, oh, I didn't notice this. But I'm gonna risk it. I hope that people are checking the map before they play. I'm not gonna like fix this up too much because right now, I'd have to add another lake somewhere here, like rebuild this. I'm too lazy for that. So I've got like 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and 4 here. Oh, okay. I mean, it kind of works. Anyway, yeah, this probably makes most sense. So we got fish. What else can we do here? We probably have to work on the middle a bit. I was supposed to add a few mountains here as advised by Thunder recently. I kind of like the fact that there's only iron mountains here, so maybe let's do something like this. And I'm not sure I want one here. Maybe I'm gonna make a cliff. I don't like making cliffs because it's kind of hard, but let's try. Oh, a bit more speed. Nope, not like this. Not like this either. Yeah, gonna start like that. And let's work on a slightly different slope. I don't like this one, but let's try to make it look a bit better if it's even possible. I was never good at making cliffs, as you can probably see. Of course, I gotta remove the objects as well. Probably gonna remove this from here. Doesn't add anything to the beauty of it. If you can call this beautiful at all, I mean. Looks pretty bad to me. Yeah, I don't like this. It's kind of Crystal Falls style, but in the wrong way. Like the starts looking better maybe, but right now. But I mean, there was like this one. I love how Crystal Falls looks like, but there was this one log on the bottom, in the middle, on the bottom that had really horrible looking mountains. It kind of reminds me of this. Yeah, this is the time to make it walkable. It's not gonna be easy, that's for sure. I think I can live with this being slightly unwalkable, but come on. I don't want to change it that much. I don't have a choice, I guess. The rest can stay like this. Yeah, it looks way worse. Damn it. I can't please everyone. Yeah, it looks pretty strange. Whatever, let's move on to the next one. So yeah, just gonna make another mountain that looks bad. Not even trying. And why would I? Nobody plays the maps for the looks anymore, so if it's gonna be bad for gameplay, nobody's gonna play it either. So why waste time? Yeah, obviously you can see I have no idea what to do with this mountain. It's way too small and it's not fun making small objects like this, but let's try to make it better. Or maybe this is going somewhere. Trying to aim for tall style, probably failing along the way. Yeah, but you know, it's kind of tricky to work with such small mountain. I'm not sure if I like this bit. Maybe it would be better. Oh, damn it. Just wash this one away. Like this. Yeah, that could work. How's the walking situation? It's okay-ish. No, it doesn't change anything. Okay, what about the objects? This one. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. I'll try to color this one a bit. Not sure if it looks better now. Perhaps it's not the right texture for this. Definitely not the right for this. Yeah, it starts looking a bit better. It can stay like that. Okay. I'll fix that one later, I guess. Let's try to get some. I don't know if I want this mountain in this place. Maybe it should be way smaller because it like completely blocks off this area, and I didn't want this to happen. Uh, we'll just we'll make a lake instead, because it's a nice place for a small, really small lake, and it always gives us some nice opportunities. Anyway, I was supposed to delete this mountain, by the way, so I'll just paint it over with, because in case you didn't notice, we've had a copy of it here. Uh, Still, I gotta leave this here because it looks pretty nice with these manual tiles. I mean, with these tiles which are making up a tunnel. So I gotta do something way smaller for this, and probably more based on the grass. Okay, so I'll just recreate it in a while. Just gotta erase this for now. I could actually switch it up and use gold mountain instead. Do something like this maybe. Yeah, I've got some nice idea. Let me see if I can do this. I gotta fix this terrain a bit, but that's another issue. Okay, this should stay like that. Oh crap, not like this. Okay, I gotta do this manually then. Okay, let's try to fix the smoothness here first. My plan is to make a small lake here. Probably lake. We'll see what happens. But let's make this slightly unrealistic mountain first. Could be really small. Probably should do it like that. Something like this. Oh crap. Ain't gonna work like that. How do I do this? Maybe I can do it manually. I think it's gonna be better to use another type of tile here. Might be easier to manage this. Let me see. Crap, this ain't gonna work. Okay. Maybe it will. Okay, I think I'm doing it wrong. This should be bigger or open from this side if I want it to work. So yeah, let's make this clip one-sided. Let's do it like that. Yeah, kinda. Let's fix this up on the edges. And here, I gotta do it like here, but not like here. Yeah, I can fix this manually, so that's not a big deal. And here, yeah, I don't like the shape, but let's see if we can fix it with elevation first, and then we'll see about other things. Oh, this looks not really realistic, but how do I do this? There should be some tile that can be used here. Not this one, definitely. I mean, my idea was something like this, and probably using this would be better. Can we emulate it in some way? Yeah, that's kind of gonna work, okay. Okay, maybe. Yeah, what's the point of doing it like that? Come on, why did they do? Oh, come on. Okay, let's try it like that. Maybe it will work. It's kind of going backwards, but what can I do? How can I simulate this? Probably can't. No, okay, so let's change it up a bit. Let's go back to where we were before. Yeah, now let's make a waterfall, like a proper one. Not this one. Not sure about this one. Still not sure about this one. This is probably intended to go like here instead, but yeah, let's opt for something more simple. Yeah. I'm doing it wrong. Yeah, you can't even see this moving in any direction. I don't like this one. It's like really, look how pixelated this is on a mountain like that. Okay, one thing I can be sure is that stuff like this can look kind of nice, but I'm not sure if the idea I'm trying to do here is even possible to do. Okay, this can work, but definitely with the, not with these tiles. I can copy this tile. Which one was that? That's a nice question. I think it's this one. I can copy it here and make it like here with this one. Okay, it looks slightly better. It may be possible to actually get somewhere with this. But this is like way too powerful. Maybe I should use another tile. Yeah, I'm kind of like that might kind of work, except that can't. Not really sure about this. Looks pretty strange. How about no? It would be nice to use some kind of trick like this, but yeah, I can't really place a half of a tile here and half here, so it ain't gonna work. Let's try something different. Not this. Not this. Definitely not this. Yeah, so doesn't work. Okay, I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it either, so let's go back to something a bit more normal. Okay, I think it's not going the right way. Yeah, I don't even like the way it looks like, so maybe I'll just go back to what I had before. I'll make some different tiles here. I'll try to make more space here. I'm just gonna make this flat instead, and I'll make this, oh crap, not this one. make this a bit hmm. Something like this might work, but I gotta make it in a clever way. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, this might work. Let's use the oh crap, not this one. Let's use the this style. Yeah, it can work. And there should be something going out from there. And it's gonna be really tricky to do this. And it's probably gotta be like kind of flat here. Uh, Otherwise it's gonna be tricky. So let's try to do something like this. Okay, this looks edible. Okay, I can kind of work with that. Mm. Well, I don't like it so far, but let's try to fix it up manually. Uh, no. Mm, Something like this. Kind of okay, kind of not. Mm, about this one. Could still do it like this. Kinda. Kinda not. Be like this. Mm, mm, I'm slowly getting there. Maybe not like that. Damn it. Okay, I'll try this instead. Um, you got to find, yeah, this style kinda works, kinda not. Um, Damn it, doesn't really work the way I wanted. Can't fix it with elevation really. I'd really need something that makes it like possible to believe that water is coming out of this mountain, and I'm not sure this is gonna work, but let's try to make this really small cave here. It's not so great looking, to be honest. Can we fix this with elevation somehow? I don't like this, but maybe we can fix it with the objects. Yeah, well, nope. I think this elevation here is so low that I can't do much job. So let's try to like elevate it a bit and try again. Maybe it's gonna work better, because I plan to do something that could be hidden by some elevation here. Mm, looks slightly better, but I don't know. At this point, I'm not even sure that this makes sense. It just looks way too symmetrical that way. Yeah, it looks really bad. For me at least. How about if we try to use this? Maybe a bit better, but I don't know. That works. I mean, that looks bad. Yeah, something like this maybe. I don't know. We try something else. This probably needs to be here. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's slightly better. Maybe I'll leave it like that. I don't really like it, but let's try with a bit different texture. Nope, not here. Not sure if I can say I like this. Definitely don't like this one. Yeah, it's not the best my creations, but it can do. Okay, it's all right. I don't like the way the mountain looks like though. There's not a lot of beautifiers here. I can't really. Yeah, I think I have a good solution for this. Just don't care about it and make it a bit smaller. Maybe change the direction a bit. Yeah, I'll fix this as well. Oh yeah, you can see that it breaks the other area as well, which is not nice. Gonna be fine. And now raise this one a bit. Okay. Maybe I could change this shape slightly because it looks pretty bad. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe should be like just like that. Yeah. Probably makes more sense. Can I make it like... Yeah, okay. This makes way more sense. I just gotta hide this one. Yeah, kind of works. I'm not satisfied with it really, but I'm not gonna spend much more time on it. Looks pretty bad for even for my skills, but yeah. Let's try to make this a bit better at least. Maybe some shading, but it's hard to shade this because this mountain is like really... Yeah, I can't do any shading here even because I made some strange decisions and yeah, I can't really salvage this. I'm just gonna leave it like it is. Probably coach is gonna see it and laugh at me, but whatever. Okay, I think that's it for today. I don't feel like map making for too much time. And the viewer count has skyrocketed to 2 anyway. So probably everyone is AFK. But just to sum up, I think I'm gonna work on this a bit more. It could be playable right now, actually, but there's yeah, maybe there's something that needs to be done on the left side as well. Although I think maybe it's nice that it's quite open here and slightly closed here. Might work like that. Yeah, I think this might actually be already playable. Mm, so yeah, it looks like that. Maybe I'm gonna need some other stuff to block these locations, but I don't know if it's needed. I mean, it's extremely hard to make towers on this log, while here it's kinda hard, but doable. So yeah, just like Thunder, I think advised to me, something in the middle here would also be nice. So I think I'm just gonna make a small mountain there. Okay, what fits the theme on this one? Yeah, probably a gold mountain or a lake. Maybe not a lake. Let's make a gold mountain instead. Wait a second, can I actually put a gold mountain on this? Not exactly. Except that I'm not trying to make a gold mountain. Actually, still nope. So yeah, just gonna make a small one here. Some random shape. Uh, I have to make it a bit cliffy, but I don't screw it up. Okay. Yeah, totally screw the can build here. I don't think I'm gonna even fix it. That much. Yeah, right. Not a great looking one, but it'll pass. This one is bad. Okay, yeah. Definitely a quick one. Yeah, should be fine. Yeah, whatever. Okay, I'm done for the day. Whoa, my eyes, damn it. Okay, so that's it. There was some boring map making, there was some game, and there's some boring map making again. So I guess 3 hours of streaming is enough. So to those that survive until the end, thank you for watching, and see you next time.